be with you in a minute.
Oh, that's okay. Take your time.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just taking a break. 23 down.
New.
New? What's that?
Bearded African antelope. 23 down. 3 letters. GNU. New.
You are a genius.
No, I already did today's puzzle. Matter of fact, I already did yesterday's puzzle, and I bought a whole book full of them.
I don't know why I do these things. They drive me crazy.
Well, right now they're keeping me sane.
Is there something I can get for you?
No, thank you. I was just wandering around, kind of found myself here again. I feel kind of like a homing pigeon. I have no idea where home is anymore.
Okay, well, let me get you a cup of coffee. Anyway, here we go. You know, honey, things really will settle down.
I don't know, Ruby. I just don't know about any of it anymore.
Brooding. Too much time in your hands.
I agree.
How's the job hunt coming?
How do you know what to find when you don't even know what you're looking for?
Not when your heart's not in it. Have you heard from Simoon?
No, not yet. I miss her. I miss the hospital. I miss work. I'm sorry. I'm just feeling sorry for myself.
Oh, then you really do need to get a job.
That's what my father tells me.
What would you like to do?
Well, you know, I've been talking to Colton about that. I think I'd like a change of pace. You know, kind of get my head out of things and get my hands into it. Maybe some good hard work.
That never hurt anybody. But, in the meantime, I've got a better idea. Did you smell those pies?
I could smell them all the way from the outside.
Well, what if I get you a nice warm piece to go with your coffee?
Why is everybody always trying to feed me?
Because you could use some meat on those bones.
Well, Anna's invited me over for dinner tonight. That's probably why.
Good. Look, I've got to check in the pies. Any special occasion?
She says it's for a thank you for treating Robin. I suspect she's feeling sorry for me. Along with every stray cat and dog in the city. And a suspended doctor.
Now, are you sure you wouldn't like a piece?
How about a little advice instead?
That's a little harder, but I'll try.
I have a friend.
Yes?
By accident, I found out that he could be involved in something that's very serious.
How serious?
Well, it could involve breaking the law.
I see. Does your friend know that you knew that?
Yes. He's asked me to keep it quiet.
Do you have a problem with that?
A big one. I'm not so sure his wife knows about it. Not only could he get himself in trouble, but if his wife finds out about it, it could wreck their marriage.
His wife is a friend of yours, too?
Yes. I don't want to let him down, and at the same time, I don't want to withhold from her. Especially when I know it could have such far-reaching consequences for their whole family. What would you do?
Well, there's an old saying, when in doubt, leave it out.
Say nothing. Not even to the wife.
Do you think maybe the wife knows?
Not really. She could know, I suppose.
My guess would be she does.
I want a photograph of your husband, a recent photograph, please. And also, if possible, I would like you to go through his things, check to see if there's any particular bill, a record, an invoice, or... You better write this down, because I think you'll forget.
Yes. What good will this do?
It just might turn up something, you know. It's impossible for somebody to exist nowadays without leaving a trace of themselves. Credit cards. What about his credit cards?
He always used to pay as he went.
I'll still check the credit card companies. Something may turn up. I need to know his favorite haunts, like the bars he went to, the restaurants, the clubs. That way, once we've got all that information, I can go around and check and see whether somebody remembers seeing him.
You really do think there's hope, don't you?
Well, there has to be hope. But we can only work on with what we have, do you see?
I don't know how to thank you.
Well, Don't you worry about anything and just go home and see if you can get those things for me.
Yes, I will.
Do you mind if I look after that? Thanks. I'll take good care of it. Okay.
Yes. I do hope I can find what you are looking for. Are you married?
Yes.
Did you ever wonder what you would do if your husband got into trouble?
Well, I think we all wonder that sometimes.
I guess I should have asked more questions, but,
I love him. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, that's okay. I knew you were going to be late.
How'd it go with Mrs. Woods?
Not very well, really. Her husband was particularly secretive about his business things.
Did you get a chance to eat?
No, I forgot.
You want me to get you something?
No, it's okay. I have to stop by the market on the way home. Tom's coming over for dinner tonight.
Oh, I'm glad.
Yeah.
Tom needs all the CLC he can get these days.
Do you want to come by too?
Well, I wish I could, but I'm meeting Terry. I'm going to watch her sing at Colton's show.
Well, how long will that take?
Well, I don't know. First there's rehearsal, and then they're going to tape, and I'm sure it'll go later on into the evening. I probably won't stay that long.
Well, then pop by. I'd love to see you.
All right, I will.
Good. As I live and breathe, what are you doing here?
I own part of this place, remember?
I thought you deserted us.
Nope, alive and well.
And late.
Oh, for very good reasons.
Oh,
Very good reasons.
spare us,
He's
please.
bursting to tell us, you can
No, this man accounts to no one.
You're talking about the old Sean. The new Sean has committed himself to account to someone for the rest of his life.
You joining a monastery?
No. I'm getting married. Women, I love women.
When did you learn to do this?
Well, probably the first time I ever met Tiffany. It just took me a while to realize what a terrific woman she is and how lucky I am to have her.
I thought you weren't going to do it, though.
Well, she gave me a tough time. I gave her a tough time, but that's all over with. We are now getting married.
When?
We're trying to figure out a date now, but she's so busy with this Colton show. I'll be lucky if I drag her away for her overnight honeymoon.
No, not Tiffany. She'll probably make a big frou-frou out of the whole thing.
You're probably right. The world is a stage. Who said that?
Will.
Will,
Said
bud.
yeah.
To do or not to do. That is the question. And I do.
Extremely good.
I'm going to call her over to the studio and wish her luck with the taping.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, she's going to need it. Colton's gone Hollywood.
Really?
And poor Charles? How'd he manage that?
Well, for starters, he quit his job down on the docks, and then I saw him shopping this morning. He's buying some very expensive things.
Oh, dear.
So much for the lifestyles of the poor and the innocent. And speaking of poor, I'd better get to work to earn my keep around here.
Yes, there's lots of things on your desk.
And I can hardly wait to get to them last. Oh, how we danced on the night we were wed. We danced and we danced because someone went to bed.
He's really into this.
He really is. I'm very happy for him. I remember how happy you was when we were getting married.
Oh, Frisco, too. I know how lonely you are when Duke's away. The longer Frisco's gone, the lonelier I am.
Yeah, well, it'll work out for us, you'll see.
Oh, how we danced on the night we were wed. We danced and we danced.
Yeah, I'm not much of a bartender.
I'm not much of a drinker. I won't know the difference. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, this is nice. Thank you for asking me here tonight.
I wish I'd done it sooner. I wanted to thank you for everything you did for Robin.
Oh, well, a lot of her friends did much more work than I did.
I was so sorry about the baby.
Thank you.
How's Simone?
Oh, she's fine. Actually, she went on a short cruise with her folks.
Oh, the change will do her good.
Yeah, I think she needs a rest. She can come to terms with her grief. I think she'll be fine.
And yourself?
I'll be fine. I know we both will be.
Good.
Hi, Tom. When can we eat?
Hello.
How rude.
I'm sorry, I can't help it. I'm starving.
Well, dinner's almost ready.
Isn't Duke here?
No.
He's in New York City.
On business.
Ah. Well, what's he doing?
Oh, he's opening a new club, actually.
Interesting. Is he involved in anything else there?
No. As far as I know, he hasn't said anything.
Tell me more.
About New York?
No, about Duke and his business there.
What do you want to know?
Nothing. I'm just making conversation.
Cheers. I'm going to check on the dinner.
You have to forgive me for asking questions.
It's okay. My teacher said it's good to ask questions.
She's right, too.
To a point, she's right.
Well, with me, it's an occupational hazard. Once a psychiatrist, always a psychiatrist. I know that's no excuse.
You can ask me anything you like.
Yeah, me too. I like your questions.
And I like your answers. The fact is, since I've been put on suspension, I haven't been seeing much of my patients. I guess I've been analyzing everyone's actions.
Yeah, I do the same thing. Sometimes my training spills over into the real world, and I just become suspicious of anything out of the ordinary.
I can imagine.
For example, it can become a real problem. I keep questioning why Duke goes to New York, and I mean, I know the reasons why.
You do?
Well, yeah, business.
Can we eat?
Oh, yes, I'll check on dinner. Excuse me.
Mio padrino.
All right, dinner's ready now.
Oh, great. I'm coming.
Come on then. You wash your hands? Tom,
Yes.
anything wrong?
No. Nothing a good meal won't fix.
Come on then. If you like baked potatoes.
Oh, yes. Lovely.
Here we go. Leaving a nice, clean desk. I shall be out of the office for the rest of the day. Special assignment.
Well, you deserve a day off, Commissioner.
Day off?
Now, considering your mood, I would lay odds that your special assignment is a beautiful woman.
Lewis, you're too perceptive for your own good. Have a nice day.
That's good. Put it up here.
Hello, Angel.
Good morning,
I got some
Anna.
mail for Duke from the home.
Oh, good, thanks.
Oh, wait, that's mine. Sorry, that's going to the police station. Whoops.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
How's Robin?
Oh, she's great. She's really well.
Good.
Listen, when I spoke to Duke last night on the phone, he asked me to ask you whether there were any problems with the club.
Nothing so far.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So, I'm working overtime at the moment. I'm hoping to take a few days off and go and see Duke. Maybe leave on Saturday and spend the weekend with him. Maybe a bit longer.
Terrific. You mean a surprise visit?
Yeah, it is a surprise visit.
Good, good.
Business was so good last week, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. You know, when Terry sings, she really pulls him in. She's got quite a solid following.
I heard that she was doing a show on Tiffany's TV show.
Yes, and that'll bring in more customers to hear it.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, I better be going.
Okay. It's nice to
Bye-bye.
see you, Anna.
You too. Bye-bye.
Well, fancy seeing you here.
Robert.
Yeah,
Did you come to see Duke? He's not here. He's in New York.
Yeah, I know that. You heard from him?
Yes, I have, actually, briefly. It's very difficult for us to keep in touch, you know, we're both so busy.
Oh, yeah, setting up a new club and all, yeah.
Ah, you're very busy.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing here?
Oh, personal business.
I was just on my way to see you.
Yeah? Yeah, you'd be wasting your time. It's my day off.
My client, Franz Woods.
Yeah?
Well, I asked her to send me a photograph of her husband, Martin. I think this is it, and I wanted to bring it by.
Let's have a look.
You know, she seemed very reluctant to tell me much about her husband.
Reluctant?
Yeah, either that or she genuinely doesn't know what he does. Okay, here we are.
It's a new face to me.
Looks like an enlarged photo, doesn't it?
Any note come with this?
Yeah. Here's the picture of Marty you wanted, Fran.
Let me run something by you.
Mm-hmm.
Of the two assumptions regarding Fran Woods, one that she is reluctant to talk about her husband, or that she honestly doesn't know what he's up to. Which one would you choose?
She honestly doesn't know what he's up to.
Well, let's head over to police headquarters. Put this ticket in.
Oh, no, it's your day off. You must have plans.
Well, cancel.
But I can do it just as easily. Take it over to Chief Lewis. I only need him to help me right now. Besides, this isn't really a police matter yet.
It's starting to smell like one.
But it isn't one yet, and it's my case, and I want to handle it, Robert, and I don't want to spoil your plans for the day.
Well,
Oh, Robert, there you are.
Oh, your plans for the day?
yeah, right you are.
Hi. Hello, Anna.
Cheryl.
Cheryl? Anna.
Whole day? Free
Yeah.
appointments?
Free of appointments, aren't you lucky? Must go and attend to one now. Bye-bye. Nice seeing you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
Well, why don't we examine our options before we head off?
Good idea.
Now, apart from the obvious, like, you know, having lunch at an expensive restaurant, what else would you like to do?
Well, how do you feel about museums?
Take them or leave them?
Oh, all right. Foreign films? Well, come on. There's supposed to be a couple of good ones playing downtown. Art galleries.
Much the same as I feel about museums.
Great. Good. Well, why don't you think of something?
You obviously haven't been outside this morning.
No.
It's a beautiful day.
Is it really?
Let's head off into the country and maybe have a picnic.
That sounds wonderful. Oh, let me think.
What?
I don't know if I have anything in the refrigerator.
Oh, forget
Maybe-
the refrigerator. There's a place in town, a gourmet shop that packs hampers and sticks a bit of chilled champagne in there.
Oh, sounds luscious.
I also rent out blankets
Oh, you've done this before?
with my daughter, except in place of champagne, they pack soft drink.
So you even know a spot where we can have our picnic?
A little hideaway tucked away just on the edge of a meadow, circled by wildflowers.
Sounds beautiful.
You ever do wildflower picking and stuff like that?
Oh, I love to.
Yeah.
You know, the next thing you're going to tell me is that you like bird watching.
Yeah, I've done a bit of that in my time. But I prefer the wildflower picking instead, you know.
This is a side of you I never expected
I'm
to
a
see.
many-sided person.
I'll bet you are.
Yeah.
I'll bet you even know all the Latin names for the wildflowers.
I wouldn't think to call them by any other term. Now, while we thought about it, we made up our mind. If we have, let's go. We have?
Sure, we have.
Let's go.
Let's go. Bye, Angel.
It was such a coincidence running into Robert, but he was all set to come over here, and I said that we could handle it ourselves.
Well, I'm glad you talked him out of it.
Anyway, this is a photograph of Martin Woods. His wife sent it to me.
Ah, good. Now at least we'll have something more to go on than a watch. You want me to process this?
Yes, I do.
You know, if he doesn't have a criminal record, we're still not going to have much to go on.
I know, but this still isn't a matter for the police.
Anna, the guy is missing.
Fran Woods didn't come to you about her missing husband. She came to me, a private investigator.
All right, did you ask her about whether there's any trouble at home?
Yes,
So he didn't just walk out on her?
as far as she said, no.
From what I understand, she didn't say much of anything to you.
I know. I don't think she's being deliberately evasive. I think she genuinely doesn't know much about what he does other than he supplies restaurant equipment, which I think is rather odd.
Yeah, me too. Usually a guy likes to talk to his wife about what happens on the job.
You'd think so, yes. Which leads me to believe that if he isn't telling her everything, he's involved in something not on the up and up.
And may have met foul play right here in Port Charles.
Maybe. Anyway, I'm still going to deal with this locally. And if you don't take too long with the photograph, I'd like it back because I need it for just good old shoe work.
You mean you're going to take it around locally?
I am. I'm going to take it to the hospitals, especially the emergency ward. See if someone fitting his description's been brought in. If you see Robert before I do, tell him that this still isn't a police matter.
Anna.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah. The watch was found in the river, which means the body could have been dumped there, which means that it could be gang-related. But until we know that for sure...
Mm-hmm. Okay, it's still your case.
Yes, it's still my case. If you're not going to be too long with the photo, I'll wait here.
Hey, I'll process it as fast as I can.
Lavery here.
Duke, it's Angel. I've been trying to reach you.
Well, I've been in and out. What's the matter?
Are you alone?
Yeah, the workmen are remodeling greens. They're taking a 10-minute break. What is it, man?
Two things. One is a warning. The other's serious.
I think you better start with a warning.
Okay.
Anna's flying to New York to see you.
When?
She said Saturday. She said she was going to surprise you.
Oh, wait a minute, man. That's good news.
I thought you ought to know.
Well, you're right. And thank you. I mean, I can stop Victor paying any surprise visits that he might pull. Now, what else?
The other's real trouble.
What is it?
One of the guys we dumped in a river.
What about him?
I just saw his picture.
What?
Yeah, Anna had it.
What are you talking about? How do you know this?
Anna came in here this morning to find out if everything was all right in the club.
Well, I asked her to do that.
Yeah, well, while she was here, Robert Scorpio came in.
What the hell was he doing around my club?
Well, he came to pick up that Cheryl Stansbury in the penthouse.
Now, Anna told him she was going to see him at headquarters. She had a picture of this missing guy.
His wife had come to her to find him. Anyway, she showed Scorpio the picture.
Boss, I saw him. It's one of the guys we dumped in a river.
What is Anna up to?
I don't know.
I better find out right now. I'll get back to you.
Just about there. Watch, yeah. Careful, watch out for that snake. Yeah?
You know, if you had told me we were going to be climbing a mountain to get...
Well, high heels and a ball gown's a little bit much, but we're here. This is it. This is it. This is the spot.
Oh,
this is what my
beautiful.
daughter told me last summer. Come on, let's spread out the blankets.
What's this?
And this one.
Got it? Here.
Down here. You can sit down in a minute. Here we go.
Good.
Please. And what are you going to do with it? Oh, bunch of flowers you got there.
I'm going to have you tell me their names.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, of course, I only know them by the Latin names.
Ooh, I'm impressed.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay, so tell me, what's this?
Oh, that one. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. That's what is it? That's Impectus hictaminium.
Really?
Not to be confused with the purple hictaminium. They're just different.
Okay, all right. What's this one?
That's Callidium magnopectus. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
It's a cute flower.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Rumor has it that the Indians used to chomp it all up and make a mean love potion out of it. According to the rumor.
Mm-hmm.
The Port Charles chapter, the Indians were a little on the, how shall we put it? Well, they were sluggish. And they used to scoff quite a lot of it. I've been thinking I might take it back home and whip it up.
I don't think you'll need it.
Well, you can never be too prepared.
No. All right. Oh, what's this poor little wilted guy?
Oh, that. Well, that's, I'm not really sure what the Latin name is.
Oh, come on. This is easy.
It is?
I know this one.
Yeah?
In English, anyway. Come on. Try dandelion.
No. Dandelidium lineatus, yeah? Yeah?
You're a fake, Robert.
Yeah, and a hungry
You're
fake. Let's chow down here. Hey, miss, how many blankets did you bring?
Well, I didn't pack it. Ooh, there really is champagne.
Still relatively chilled?
And 2 champagne
2 glasses? Well,
glasses.
3 would have been exorbitant, wouldn't it?
Yes, I think
Hang on.
so.
Must not litter the area. Enough slobs living in the town now.
Oh, this looks lovely.
What else is in there? Anything? Oh, potato chips look great.
And some
They go very well with champagne.
good sandwiches. The sandwiches look tremendous. Fruit?
Hey,
Oh.
not a bad year. Okay. What happened the last time we were consuming this?
Oh, well,
We did say we wouldn't mention that.
let's not.
Here's to, here's to your inspiration, little Shirelle. You like that? You didn't like that, did you?
It's good champagne.
Listen, we even have
though.
music. Listen.
Yeah.
Go for it, fella. Just turn the music up a little bit. That's romantic. Those 2 glasses of champagne apiece are going to do to people that haven't had anything to eat.
Sounds risky. Especially after the other night.
We promised we wouldn't mention that.
You're right.
But, of course, I've been trained to take risks.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And I've been very well trained, too.
In the WSB?
Yes.
So, did they train you to take risks of a personal nature?
You mean with broads?
You're hopeless.
You're learning. Of a personal nature. I mean, do you believe in risks?
Oh, I take them in business all the time.
Yeah, but there's a lot of pressure there.
I love it.
No, but I mean in your personal life.
Well, I think I've learned to be a little more conservative there.
Wooer. We had a problem.
What?
Well, it's only a little problem, but simply put, there's enough left in the bottle for a glass apiece. Now, should we not drink it, it'll go flat. However, if we do drink it...
Ooh,
what you think?
dangerous.
Yeah. Come on, snap decision. Yes, no?
I think I'm game.
Atta girl. Right, there we go. Here. To my... Hang on a sec. To my little flower.
That's lovely.
I thought you'd like.
Thank you.
Let's get rid of this. And that.
Robert.
What?
It's raining.
You're right. I think I'd sooner have ants.
What are we going to do?
Let's get the hell out. I think the car's too far away.
Wait.
You grab that and
All right.
put one of these over your head. And let's get over there. Get over there.
Hold
Quick.
on.
With
What
a bit of
am I
luck,
gonna
if
do
it
with
doesn't, lightning doesn't strike us, we'll be like here.
Okay. All right. Well, there's room for 2. Come on.
I would hope so. Get over here. Terrific. What do you do with the champagne?
It's right.
It's all over. And the bottle's empty.
Well, I know I didn't need any more anyway.
Where'd you go?
We're going to be soaked.
Yes. When you're right, you're right.
Here we go.
Hi.
Hey, I hope you brought your raincoat. It's starting to rain.
I'm parked in the basement. I'll be right.
I hope this rain didn't spoil Robert's day off. Although, you know, he doesn't seem like the kind of guy to me that goes on picnics.
I wonder if he did. Thanks for letting me use your phone.
You're welcome to anything at police headquarters, Anna.
Yes, I used everything. I called Fran to say thanks for the photo.
Oh, did she hear any more about her husband?
No.
You know what bugs me? Why didn't she come to the police in the first place when she reported her husband missing?
Yeah, that bothers me too. A photo?
Oh, yeah, right here.
Thanks. Still my case?
For now.
Good enough. Thank you.
Okay. Hey, listen, you are still missed here.
I miss you too. Thanks a lot.
Okay. Oh, excuse me,
It's
Anna.
all right, I'll see myself out.
Okay. Yeah, Robert Scobio's office. Yeah, hold on. Anna, wait. It's for you.
Me?
It's your husband.
Duke, hello. How did you know I was here? Oh, okay, Guy, thanks.
What was that?
Oh, it was just Chief Lewis. He's leaving so that we can talk privately. How in the world did you know I was here? Something wrong?
No, not a thing. A good idea just popped into my head, and I thought I should probably get to you.
How?
Well, elementary, my dear Anna.
Oh, come on.
Well, I got it from Angel. I talked to him a short time ago, and he mentioned you're on your way to police headquarters, and I wanted to talk to you before you made any plans.
Why?
How about coming to New York to spend some time with me? Maybe early Saturday.
Angel squealed. I was going to surprise you in New York.
Yeah, he squealed. I think he was afraid I might make some plans that would take me out of New York. I mean, what if I decided to pay you a surprise visit at home?
And then our planes would have crossed in the night or the morning or whatever.
What a tragedy.
Yes, terrible.
What are you doing in Robert's office?
Oh, well, I've been here with Chief Lewis. Robert's not here, by the way, if that's why you called.
No, not at all. It was just a question of getting to you as quickly as possible, that's all.
Well, then I'll forgive Angel.
So, what are you doing at police headquarters?
A missing persons case.
What missing person? Don't tell me someone I know in Port Charles is missing.
Oh, I'm sure not.
Well, you tell me about it. You know, I'm always interested to know what you're doing.
But I'll tell you about it when I see you, if we can spare time from each other to talk shop.
Okay, but I mean, are you making progress in your missing persons case?
Yeah, I'm hoping that something will break. But now, I know what hotel you're in, but what's the name of the club?
Do you remember a restaurant called Greenies from your days here in New York?
Greenies? Yes. I can't wait to see you, Duke.
I can't wait to see you either. Don't you work too hard between now and then. And tell me, is this missing person, is the person a man or is it a woman?
Oh, it's a man. His wife came to see me.
Oh, come on now. You don't want to get involved in that sort of thing. Why don't you chase her off to find her own husband?
Duke, how can you say that? I really can't wait to see you.
Can't wait to see you either. I love you.
They were my very next words. I'll save the rest of them until I see you. All right, darling.
Why?
My sandwich is a little on the soggy side. What about yours?
Mine's great. You want some?
No. As a matter of fact, my roast beef looks kind of happy just slopping about in the wet bread here.
Look, the sun's shining.
You're absolutely right. Patches of blue popping out all over. Did you get very wet?
Well, no, not too bad.
The picnic was not one of my better ideas. I concede to that.
Yes, it was. It was wonderful.
It was? Mm-hmm. Yeah?
Yeah. I laughed a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot of exercise walking up here.
Not to mention back, yeah.
Oh, no. And I learned a lot about flowers.
That's right, you did.
Mm-hmm.
Yay. I'm going to agree to that.
Yeah. So, there you go. Maybe that's enough for one day, huh?
You think? Oh, all right. Well, why would you think that?
Because I got to know you better.
Mm-hmm.
I got to like you better.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, come on, keep going. There's more to it than that.
I think that's enough.
Well, I like you, even though you made it rain.
Make it rain.
It's to you.
Now, I guess you better start to pack up and carry all this stuff back to the car, hadn't you?
Yeah, Lavery here. Oh, Olivia. Yeah, how are you? Yeah, that's good. This weekend, no. No, I'm completely tied up this weekend. No, and I might add very happily, my wife is coming into town. Yeah? Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea if I saw some of the artwork you're going to put here in the new club. Friday. Okay. Yeah, I'm free any time tomorrow. Yeah, that's good. I'll see you tomorrow then. Okay. Thanks, Olivia. Bye-bye.
Dr. Bowman, to the 7th floor OR. Dr. Bowman, to the 7th floor OR.
Amy, picture of Martin Woods.
Any luck?
I went to admissions and I went to emergency, but we've never had a Martin Woods here at the hospital.
Oh, this is my last stop.
Sorry, sometimes we get patients without IDs, so I took the liberty of showing the picture around, but nobody recognized him. He's missing, right?
Yeah.
I'm awfully sorry I can't help you.
Thank you.
Hey, are you and Duke going to go to the Quartermain's party tomorrow?
No. Duke's out of town. I don't fancy going on my own.
Don't be silly. You're going to know everybody there.
I know. I still don't want to go on my own. I better call Lila, actually. I'm thinking of going to New York on Saturday and spending some time with Duke.
Well, yeah, but the party is tomorrow. That's Friday, so you could still go.
I suppose so. Do you know what? If I can wrap all this up, I could probably leave tomorrow morning and go see him. Then I have a whole 3 days with him. That'd be good.
You have such a wonderful marriage.
Oh, I don't know. Has its ups and downs, that's for sure.
Well, it seems very romantic. But I'm sure that Duke will be very happy to see you on Friday.
I hope so. He better be. Thanks a lot for this.
You're welcome. Sorry.
All right.
Nurse Barnett, report to Dr. Boyd.
3 days with Duke.
Nurse Barnett.
Oh, brilliant.
Operator, are you sure you're ringing the right room? Mr. Lavery said nothing to me about being out this morning.
You never learn, do you?
I don't sneak up on people and interrupt their phone calls.
I suppose I'm partly to blame. I'm the one who spoiled you.
Is there a point to this particular lecture?
The point is, Duke will never go along with your half-baked scheme of becoming his partner.
No.
Not in a million years.
What if I were to marry him?
What are you talking about?
Once Duke and I were husband and wife, he'd give me anything I wanted.
Forget it. The man is devoted to his wife and child.
I know. I wouldn't have him any other way.
Then stay away from him. Without Duke, we're going nowhere. He's far and away the most important element of our plans.
Oh, I agree.
We can't afford to lose him.
That'll never happen. You know as well as I do, Duke's committed to making Julian's dream come true.
Up to a point.
What's that?
Where it hurts his home life or his family. Anyone or anything jeopardizes them, Duke will walk. They mean more to him than even a promise made to a dying friend.
Well, I would hope so.
I'm not warning you again, Olivia. You stay away from Duke Lavery.
This is your captain speaking. We're third in line for takeoff this morning. We should be on our way shortly. We expect to arrive in New York City right on time. So fasten your seatbelts and enjoy the flight.
Hello again.
Hello. Oh, Mary, right?
Marlene. Close. How are you, Mrs. Lavery?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Looking forward to a long layover in the Big Apple.
Uh-huh. Do you have any special plans?
Well, I'm planning an all-out assault on the stores. We're talking shop till you drop.
Oh, my goodness, that sounds very dangerous.
Only to my bank account. But how about you? Is this trip business or pleasure?
It's pleasure. Pure pleasure. I'm going to visit my husband.
Oh, how nice. Is he picking you up at the airport?
No, he doesn't know I'm coming today, actually. I'm going to surprise him. Can't wait to see his face.
You do that.
I'll see you later. Bye-bye.
You're a fool to think you could ever come between Duke and his wife. He's the most devoted husband I know.
Husbands are still men.
And Anna Lavery has a lock on hers. Why do you think Duke agreed to join us in the first place?
To fulfill Julian's dream.
To repay Julian for helping save Anna. Duke will do anything for his wife and child. The sooner you get that through that gorgeous thick skull, the sooner he and I can go about remaking the organization.
Oh, Daddy, don't be angry with me. I'm only trying to help. You know I'd never go against your wishes.
Not much you wouldn't.
I was only calling Duke because I have some marvelous ideas for redecorating the club. I thought we could use some art from my gallery. Given half a chance, I could turn that place into the trendiest hotspot in town.
Given half a chance, you could also wrap your father around your little finger.
You don't believe me.
I believe you're determined to be part of the organization. You figure Duke is your entry ticket. You figure wrong.
Daddy, I'm not a little girl anymore.
Then stop acting like one. You can't get near the organization without my blessing. I'm not about to give it. End of discussion.
What's the harm in my doing a little redecorating for Duke?
None.
Well, then why can't
Only you won't confine yourself to his club. You want to redo the man's life.
Just the tiny part that concerns me.
None of it concerns you. Forget Duke. Forget redecorating. Let him find his art someplace else. Leave him alone. Do you hear me?
Yes, Father.
So you'll back off.
Whatever you say.
Is that a yes?
I have to run.
Where are you going?
Out.
Where out?
Goodbye.
Have her followed.
And then what?
Phil, just put someone on her tail for the rest of the day. If she gets anywhere near Lavery, I want to hear about it right away.
You want her stopped?
Leave that to me. I'll deal with her myself. That's good. We've begun the work.
Sorry to interrupt you, Mr. Jerome, but Frank just checked in, and Duke Lavery just arrived at your daughter's gallery.
Damn. She won't listen. I'm going to put a stop to this now.
Sorry, lady. We're closed for renovation.
Oh, I don't want anything. I come here to meet my husband, Mr. Lavery.
Why, Mrs. Lavery, Duke didn't tell us you were coming.
He didn't know. I'm surprising him. I came early.
Well, he's not here. Why don't you try his hotel?
He's not here? How disappointing. Do you know where he is?
Excuse me, Mrs. Lavery. I might be able to help.
You know where my husband is?
He's buying art for the new club on the east side. I'll have a driver take you there now.
That's fine. Why didn't you just tell me where it is and I'll get a taxi?
No, I'm sure Duke would insist. Take Mrs. Lavery to Gallery Olivia.
Oh, thank you. You're very kind, Mr.
Leon, ma'am. Phil Leon.
Leon. Yeah, thank you.
Mrs. Lavery's a very beautiful woman. Her pictures don't do her justice.
She's gorgeous, boss. Why'd you have me send her to the gallery?
Maybe it's time Olivia met her competition face to face.
Couldn't that mean trouble?
You know, Phil, I got a feeling. If anyone can keep my daughter away from Duke and out of the family business, it's Anna Devane Lavery.
I think we should put this in the entranceway. It makes a power statement, don't you think?
Sure.
And we may want to put something on the wall above the bar, something that stands out.
I haven't really thought about decorating the bar yet.
There's so much to accomplish before we open the new club next week. I'm going to be on top of the workman every step of the way. And then after we finish decorating the club and opening it up, I think we should do your office.
Well, you think I want to redecorate my office?
Certainly. We're going to be working together so much in there, it should reflect your personalities with a touch of mine.
I know what you're up to.
Decorating the club and taking an interest in the family business.
No, trying to circumvent your father.
It seems to be the only way. Do you have any objection?
Well, I certainly won't be going against your father's wishes. I'll tell you that right now.
You need me. We'd be great together. I can accomplish with you what Julian's dream was, to legitimize the organization.
It would be a challenge, yes.
It's a challenge I want to take. How would you feel about our partnership if I had my father's sanction?
That's never going to happen.
You'd be surprised how persuasive I can be. So tell me, would you accept my help?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Then that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Well, I suggest, first of all, you maybe get your artwork off the floor. Otherwise, somebody might walk all over it.
Well, we couldn't have that, could we?
No.
Okay, let's see. Will you help me with this? Hand me that, please.
Like this. Huh?
Yeah, that's the top, right there.
Never seen one like this before, I must say.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. What? How's that? Is that straight?
Well, yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Pretty good.
Good. Good. Oh!
Oh.
Yes. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you very much.
Anna, I didn't expect to see you till tomorrow.
Surprise.
Yeah, how did you know to find me here?
I went to the club. A man told me you were here. And here you are.
Yeah, here I am. Oh, I'm sorry. What are my manners? Anna, this is Olivia St. John. Olivia, this is my wife, Anna.
It's nice to meet you.
Olivia's a decorator. She's decorating the club.
Oh, yes, I have a lot of wonderful ideas to make the club more bright, more unique. And would you like to see some of the artwork we've got?
That's not important at the moment, Olivia. But what is important is the fact that you are here. What a lovely surprise. This is good. We can spend the rest of the time together.
Where would you like to go, dear?
Well, I think maybe, I don't know. Let's go back to the hotel, I think.
Yes, that'd be nice. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Wonderful time. And, of course, the decorating will have to wait.
Right. No problem. Thank you.
Nice to see you all.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Excuse us, we have to talk. Alone.
It's all right, Phil. But hang around where I can find you. Why do you come in here breathing fire?
I was having a wonderful time with Duke, and in walks his wife. How dare you send her to my gallery?
How dare I? I dare anything. Listen, I gave you an order not to take Duke to your place. You disobeyed. I told you to stay out of the family.
What I was doing had nothing to do with the family.
Didn't it?
No. I only had to meet with Duke because I'm redecorating this place. That's all, nothing more.
Sweetheart, don't try to con an old con man. Listen to me. I love you. You were such a sweet little girl. Now you're a grown-up, beautiful woman. You can have any man you want. Just snap your fingers, and he's yours.
You have a lot of confidence in me.
Sure I do. And what I said was true. Don't waste your time going after Duke Lavery.
I'm not wasting anything.
Sure you are. The guy's crazy about his wife. I don't want to see you get hurt.
I won't. I promise you.
You can't make promises when you're not in control. Take my advice. Forget Duke. It'll only bring you grief. You can't win.
I don't give up easily. And besides, I can't forget Duke. After all, I'm redecorating a club.
Anna?
Oh, don't.
What's the matter?
Well, her. I mean, it's a bit late to be meeting with a decorator, isn't it?
Well, there's no right time and no wrong
Were you
time for these.
holding her?
I wasn't. The poor girl fell off the ladder and I caught her, that was all.
Really?
Anna, if I was going to lie to you, I can't have a better excuse than that.
I don't see what you need an art dealer for anyway. You're opening a club, not a gallery.
Well, it's to do with the look of the club. It's going to look very special. It's going to be good for business.
Duke,
That's why
I
I
don't
need...
like what's going on here. You're away from home too often, you don't call me, and when I try to call you, I don't know where you are.
Anna, there are reasons for everything that I do. I wish I could spend every minute with you. I really do. I know you have questions, and I will answer them. But not now, please. Come on. Let's not waste the time.
Don't, Duke.
Oh, come on.
Look, I'm trying to have a serious conversation.
I love you, and I've missed you so much. Please, let's not argue. I missed holding you. I have.
touching you. I miss the smell of you. I missed having you around. I really have. Please, let's not argue. Don't smack me. Love you so much. Not smile.
No, I want it here, not there. Move it over here.
First there, then here.
Excuse me, that sloppy work, do it right.
Hey, give me a break, huh?
No, I don't have time to give you a break. This place has to be ready for the opening. Do you understand that? Thank you very much.
She's running my
keep it
guy's
going.
dragon.
I know it's late, but we
Olivia.
gotta keep it going.
Olivia, come on. Enough is enough.
I'm sorry, Dad.
Enough is enough. Come on.
We have to get this finished.
Tomorrow's another day.
They're not going to get it done if they stop now.
Sure they will. You can count on these men. They've been working for me for years. They never fail me. I'm sending them home.
Thank you, Father.
Listen to me and trust these guys. All right. Pack it in, huh? You know when to get back here tomorrow, right?
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Jerome. Thanks, Mr. Jerome.
Baby, you gotta know when to stop pushing. You push too hard, they get tired, they get resentful, and then they really foul up.
All right. What about you?
What about me?
You should have been in bed hours ago. You're not as strong as you think you are.
Please.
You're still recovering from that gun show.
No lectures.
Go home and go to bed.
Giving me orders, huh? How about that? My little girl, the big boss. Phil, we're going. Okay. You're right.
Good night.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay. Hello? No, my father's not here. He just left. No, you can't get in touch with him now. What's the problem? This is his daughter. You tell me, and I'll tell him. I see. I see. Yes, that is urgent. Yes, it must be taken care of immediately. No, you're right. It can only be my father's decision. I'll tell him. Now, why should I call Father with this? Duke's still in town. He and I can handle it. How unfortunate the hour. But what must be done must be done.
Hey, you got here fast.
So what's with this guy Woods and his mob connections?
Here, look for yourself. From what we now know, this guy Woods is linked with the Carter mob.
Carter. They operate out of North Jersey and New York, right?
Right.
Are they at odds with anybody these days?
Sure. The Jerome gang. The Jeromes and the Carters, they've been at each other's throats for years.
Jerome.
All right. Why don't we pull the files and go through them?
Why?
I don't know. Names of the underbosses, the bosses. We put them together to get a... What?
That's it. When I was back in Australia, Anna told me all about this. You remember Camellia Mackay? She killed Evan Jerome.
Yes,
right.
Of course.
And then years later, the Jerome family evened the vendetta by killing Angus.
And Angus is Duke's father.
Right. But Duke never did anything about it. You think he would? Guy killed his father. And then when Anna tried to investigate the death, he came down very hard on her.
So you think maybe...
Duke was emphatic when he insisted that she drop the whole thing.
You're saying Duke's involved?
No, I'm not saying, but maybe.
Come on, maybes don't count, Robert.
Look, they do spur us on, however. And, I've had a lot of lingering doubts in my mind about Lavery's mob connections.
Yeah, but we can't prove that.
My only concern in this is Anna. She's been asked to investigate Martin Woods' disappearance. Now turns out that Woods is mob connected. The deeper she starts to dig, the more dangerous it could get for her.
What are you going to do?
Use the computer.
What for? What are you going to do?
I'm going to put in the name Jerome. See what turns up. Family whereabouts, ties, affiliations, anything and everything I can get. Come on, my dear. Talk to me. Tell me everything I need to know. I think my only hope is, and my only wish right now is that Duke isn't involved with this Woods business.
I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize.
Oh, I doubted you.
Well, you had good reason.
I wanted to surprise you at the club so much, and I was really disappointed.
It was such a nice idea. I appreciate it.
Yeah, but you weren't there. And I did find you.
I had my arms around a beautiful woman, I know.
It sure was nice. Anyway, it was a bit of a letdown.
Yeah. Well, now you see, it was absolutely nothing.
Well, I know that now.
You have to learn to trust me, you know.
I do want to.
I would never do anything to harm you.
I know.
Trust me.
Yeah.
I mean, you're the only woman in my life, you know that. You are my life. I love you.
I love you too.
Okay. Hello?
Duke? Don't let on I'm calling or why. It's Olivia.
Yes, what is it?
I'm sorry to call at this hour.
Yeah, go on.
I just got word that one of our collection men got beaten up and robbed.
Yeah?
It looks as if someone from the Carter family did it.
Oh. Well, that's all we need. Yeah, I see.
I can't get in touch with my father. He's gone and I don't know where. Something's got to be done about this. I don't have the authority to make a decision, at least not yet.
Yeah, I understand.
But you do. You have to take charge. Something's got to be done about this. We can't ignore the situation.
All right. All right.
I'm at Greenie's. I'll be waiting for you here. Timing is everything.
Well, if the pipe's broken, why don't you just get a plumber?
What, at this hour?
There must be one available.
Oh, come on, Anna. By the time I find one, the whole club could be ruined. It would be flooded.
I don't want you to go.
I don't want to go either, but I'm the only one who can fix it.
Well, something's always happening.
I know. There's never a dull moment, is there?
I could use a few.
Yeah, I'd like a few with you, too.
How long are you going to be?
Oh, I don't know. It could take hours. I don't know how long it'll take to fix it. But don't you wait up for me, huh?
Well, I'll come with you.
No. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to snap at you. I'm as upset as you are.
Well, I could just come with you and keep you company.
No, there's no point in you losing sleep as well. It's bad enough I have to go there. I'll be as quick as I can, and then I'll come back. Don't wait up for me.
Will you wake me up when you come in?
Of course I will. Then we'll pick up right where we left off.
Cross your heart?
Kiss your heart. Oh, go on then. You get back to sleep. I won't be too long.
All right.
Ah.